Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is the co-main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Texas Muay Thai Academy by way of Alvin, Texas, Psycho Parker Bruno.
And making a trip all the way from Texas and now into the blue corner, Parker Psycho Bruno, coming in with the record of 6-2 in Muay Thai, representing Texas Muay Thai Academy from Alvin, Texas. Now, one interesting thing of many from Parker Bruno is he's actually the #1 contender at 140 pounds, and he's actually moving up a weight class to take the number 10 spot here at 147 pounds. So he's looking forward to making a name for himself in the sport of Muay Thai and is actually looking to transition into MMA in the future.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Cyclone Muay Thai by way of Surprise, Arizona, Tyler the Diamond Shaw.
And making his way to the red corner, hometown, fighting out of Surprise, Arizona, representing the Cyclone Muay Thai gym. He is the second fighter representing Cyclone tonight with a record of 6-2 in Muay Thai. He's looking to finish Parker Bruno here and get the #1 contender spot. Winner of this fight gets the fight for the title at 147 pounds. And here we're looking at the tail of the tape. We got Tyler Shaw, just a year older than Bruno here, a 2-inch height advantage, and doesn't look like we got the reach, but usually that means a reach advantage as well.
Yeah, both these fighters coming in at 6-2, evenly matched.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This bout is 5 3-minute rounds in the WBC Muay Thai Welterweight ranking division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches and weighed in at 147.0 pounds. Fighting out of Texas Muay Thai Academy by way of Alvin, Texas, Psycho Parker Bruno. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 6 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches and weighed in at 146.3 pounds. Fighting out of Cyclone Muay Thai by way of Surprise, Arizona, Tyler the Diamond Shaw. Your referee in charge of all the action, David George.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules before the fight. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Gentlemen, if you'd like to touch him up now. Come out fighting. Best of luck to both of you.
And just like that, we're about to dive into our 8th bout of the evening, the co-main event. Welterweight ranking fight.
Round 1.
Parker Bruno coming out strong. Another thing to mention about Parker is he took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. And the last fighter that got a short notice fight earlier in the card came out with the dub. And so he's going to be looking to continue on that trend if you're superstitious. Doing a great job putting the pressure on the Diamond Shaw right away.
Yeah, Shaw's coming out in a really Muay Thai stance. Obviously, this is Muay Thai, so he's nice and light on that lead foot. Rhythmic.
And Bruno doing a good job with these feints on these kicks, doing a good job catching those. Sneaks a lead elbow through the guard of Shaw.
Keep working, Parker, keep working.
Shaw tried to bully him a little bit with that clinch work. Parker doing a great job with his pressure so far. Fancy footwork, nice little shift out to get the angle.
Yeah, he's doing a great job bringing the pressure, nice and patient pressure.
And I could definitely see where his MMA aspirations are tying in. His footwork and his shoulders and his head movements are just a little bit different than the standard Muay Thai stance. And it seems to be paying off for him very well.
Yeah, that's definitely something I noticed as well. It's, like you said, the way they're standing and moving is completely different. Just for the roles and the different elements of each sport.
Both fighters having success in the clinch here. And a beautiful sweep by Shaw. Sending Parker flying through the air just a little bit. Double jab, pushing forward is Parker. Double jab with the body shot. Beautiful elbow from Shaw, return from Parker. Beautiful leg kick from the Diamond. And now he's pressuring forward.
Oh, beautiful elbow from Tyler.
Back here in the clinch. Neither fighter seems to have an advantage in the clinch. It seems to be pretty neutral every time they end up there.
You can definitely tell that Parker's clinch work is a little different as well, too, specifically there.
The Diamond finding a lot of success with his teeps. Lands one right to the face of Parker right after I said that. Parker looking to get his hands on him, closing the distance, putting him against the ropes. Shaw does a good job circling off. Nice left hand and a 1-2 lands from the Diamond.
Oh, nice, good straight 2 from Tyler. Good back and forth round, both had their moments.
Definitely a tug of war. It seemed like the Diamond may have had some issues adjusting to maybe the unorthodox movement of Parker Bruno. But then starting to figure it out in the second half of that round there. Parker Bruno definitely seems to be focused more on landing with his hands. The Diamond doing a great job. He got a sweep off of one of the clinches. And he's finding a lot of success with those teeps that he's throwing up. Really quickly to the body, landed a solid one to the face near the end of that round as well.
Yeah, Parker's doing a great job with his body work as well. We saw a few punches going downstairs as well as some knees.
You can't neglect that body work. Those pay off because, yeah, it injures the body, it affects their cardio because it affects their breathing, and it also just gets them thinking about those shots to the body. So I'm really interested to see if maybe Bruno is going to mix it up, throw some shots to the body, finish it up with some combination to the head. A blind kick to the head, lands on the guard of Shaw. Nice little 2-1 to a lead body kick from Bruno. Good defense from Shaw.
Good knees back and forth from both these gentlemen in the clinch here. Oh, nice good elbow from Tyler.
Yeah, an exit on, or an elbow on the exit, and then leans back from now the second head kick attack from Bruno. And there's that lightning fast teep. And those have got to be adding up on Bruno as well. As you can see, he feinted the teep to the body. It got Bruno to bite on it.
Tyler seems to be finding out his timing right now.
Here's those body shots. Wide and winged from Bruno. Corner of the diamond saying Bruno is hurt. They're calling him to put on the pressure. But he lands a solid leg kick of his own. He's going to be looking to get some momentum back his way with that forward pressure. There it is, body shots to the leg kicks from Bruno. Shaw returning with combinations of his own. Great check and a kick of his own from the diamond.
Beautiful jab there from Tyler.
And Tyler Shaw now finding success with his combinations and finishing off with a sweep. Solid two lands through the guard of Bruno. And an uppercut it looked like. Hard to see from my angle. There's that teep again.
Bruno's doing a good job catching that back leg with that kick.
Bruno's looking a little worn down here. Still trudging forward. I think he's got to get back to that head movement he was doing there, throwing off of that. The diamond looking fast as ever. And faster as time goes on. It seems that Bruno's starting to fade a little bit. Struggling to find his rhythm, eats a two.
Beautiful, beautiful combination there from Tyler. But Bruno still pressuring forward.
Bruno showing this crowd, this sold-out Civic Center, just how tough he is. The diamond looking for a highlight there. Gets the sweep off of a flying knee. And a great second round there for Tyler the Diamond Shaw. Really started to get the momentum going his way and started to pull away.
Yeah, that was a great round though. Parker continuing to pressure forward, but Shaw's sharp combinations and straight 1-2s are scoring him.
Going to be very curious to see what changes the Psycho Bruno is going to be making going into round 3 here. He was looking a little bit more labored in his footwork and in his striking. Could be a mix of cardio, could be a mix of just getting pieced up a little bit by the diamond. That's always very frustrating. If you can't find your rhythm, it could really start to wear on you. Here we got the replay of that flying knee from the diamond. Beautiful, right into a sweep. I believe that is his 3rd sweep of the fight.
Round 3. Let's go, Parker!
Here we go into round 3. Bruno throwing some teeps of his own. Switch stance into a combination.
Beautiful slip there from Bruno.
I think that's what Bruno's got to do. The diamond's got such fast,
kick.
straight hands. Yeah, it is a beautiful head kick. He's got to keep his head off at the center line if he's going to look to get past the offense of Tyler Shaw. Beautiful rips to the body. Return with a beautiful, yet another straight right from Tyler Shaw into another sweep. Corner of Tyler Shaw is calling out that Parker is tired. They seem to think he's slowing down. So far, doing better with his defense. As he eats a 2 there, starts to back up off of that. Tyler the Diamond finding momentum going his way, pushing him back up against the ropes.
Oh, nice good check hook there from Tyler.
Yeah, you got to be careful of throwing those flying knees blind. That's what you risk happening. Beautiful elbow slips through from Shaw. Bruno is just reacting heavily to the attacks of Tyler Shaw. you go. Popping out some jabs of his own is Bruno. But the Diamond shining bright as ever right now, looking sharp. The crowd's loving the dynamic striking from both fighters now.
He has some good, unique elbows there for both.
Bruno blocks the kick, throws back a combo of his own. Tyler Shaw is finding so much success with those straight punches, that 1-2, and it's setting up so much other stuff for him as well. Elbow, backs up Bruno. Left hook lands from Shaw. Hits Bruno with the jab, but he slips under the 2, gets him into the clinch. Ref is going to break it up. Another slip from Bruno. Looks like he's looking for a counter off of that.
Shaw caught on right there through a kick.
Right here, Shaw has a chance to back him up against the ropes. Bruno does a great job closing the distance, getting his back away from the outside of the ring, but eats a solid 2-3 from Shaw. That is the end of round 3.
Another exciting round.
Exciting round.
Very similar, I would say, to the second. Shaw doing a great job of striking with his hands, setting up his kicks, and Bruno's continuing to come forward and setting up some combinations of his own.
Seems to be the theme of the night. We've had a couple fights where there seems to be one aggressor looking for the clinch with the opponent trying to keep him on the outside. Here it is, Bruno going for the clinch. Tyler Shaw landing a great combination back on his own. Back and forth fight, but I think the Diamond is getting the edge on a lot of these exchanges.
Most definitely, and they seem to be making the more impactful strikes here in the fight.
If I'm Bruno here, I might maybe try to stay on my bike a little bit, see if I can get the snap back in a lot of my punches. Right now, I just think he's a little tense. It's making Tyler Shaw just look really fast. And props to the Diamond, just staying sharp, keeping it loose in there. Lands a heavy two. And you can see the sweat flying off of these athletes as they're taking their shots. Good inside leg kick landed by Bruno.
Nice, good 3-2, 1-2. Some good hand boxing here from Shaw.
Absolutely. He seems to be picking apart Bruno with just the basics. Bruno, tough as ever, staying in the pocket, landing some shots of his own. Oh, man, and then Diamond's just looking a little bit faster than Bruno. He's beating him to the punch on a lot of these exchanges. But Bruno's still got a lot of power in his shots. He's a little slower, but I can hear the thud. Nice overhand right from the Diamond. Catches the slow kick from Bruno, is able to get a little sweep off of it. He's taking his time getting up. Maybe stealing a breath. The Diamond's back on it, putting the pressure on him. Beautiful combinations with the hands. And then he's going to mix in his feet here. Or elbows.
He's starting to put the pressure on him.
Chops down Bruno. Bruno going right back in.
Oh, beautiful body shots.
Space.
Great return from Tyler with the 1-2.
Parker's trying to put on the pressure. But the Diamond living up to his name, handling it very well. Able to shine despite the constant forward pressure from Bruno, and now he's actually pushing him back.
Oh, very close there.
It's that 1-2 again from Shaw. That's been the antagonist of this whole fight. That 1-2 is just setting up everything else for the Diamond here. Great clinch work. And that concludes round 4. And we are going to be making it in to our 5th and final round here. Action-packed co-main event so far.
Yeah, great back and forth from both of them. Story of the fight's been Tyler's sharp boxing, and Bruno's been returning as well with some good sharp boxing and staying in the pocket, pressuring forward. And
yeah, I think Parker Bruno is going to have to tap into his name here, the Psycho. See if he can tap into some sort of extra energy source here, or see if he can catch the Diamond. Maybe getting lazy, but Tyler Shaw is doing a really good job just staying sharp in those exchanges.
Yeah, Parker's definitely come in shape. I mean, taking this on short notice, 2 weeks, up a weight class, it's impressive.
That's a good point. 2 weeks, short notice, up a weight class. There you go. That's living up to the Psycho name there already, huh? Good exchange from both fighters. Great body kick, Tyler Shaw. The slip and rip from Bruno just misses.
Oh, nice, good shot.
Both fighters throwing at the same time. Tyler Shaw seemed to have found the chin on that last one. There's that 1-2 again. Bruno eats it, throws back a combination of his own.
Oh, nice good uppercut from Tyler.
Bruno's eating some heavy shots here, but tough as nails. Staying in there, staying dangerous, throwing back some haymakers of his own. Not to say that he is, but he's got to be real careful, Tyler, to not get lazy in these exchanges, because Bruno is still very dangerous.
Oh, nice good 1-2 from Tyler. Continuous pressure from Tyler.
Tyler backing Bruno down now. I think he's looking for the finish. Wants to make a statement.
Flying knee.
Spectacular
3-2.
flying knee. Tyler Shaw having fun in there now. Has to be careful. Bruno's been landing some shots back out of those exchanges. Oh, beautiful knee. Might have landed on the chin there. Beautiful uppercut. Just a master class, it seems, from Tyler Shaw.
Beautiful combination there. And Bruno's still in it. He's still just coming back.
Bruno trying to get some space to breathe here. Tyler Shaw trapping him against the ropes. Parker Bruno able to wrap him up. Less than 15 to go in the final round here. Oh my goodness, the Diamond landing.
Beautiful combinations from Tyler.
And he's just really letting him go now. And Tyler Shaw ends the round with an exclamation point. Tough fight for Parker Bruno. He wore his heart on his sleeve. He stood in there to the very end. But Tyler the Diamond Shaw shines tonight, likely getting his hand raised, and really just a master class striking performance. We saw everything. We saw We saw the basics, the 1-2s, the 3-2s, the uppercuts. We saw the flying knees. We saw the sweeps and the dirty boxing, elbows and knees from the tie clinch. Really just a great performance. If I'm Tyler the Diamond Shaw, I'm really happy with that performance there.
Most definitely, he did a great job. Once you've kind of figured out that little rhythm difference from his typical Muay Thai fights, I would assume, in terms of how Parker was standing and moving, more MMA-esque. Once he figured out that rhythm, Tyler, he started to tee off, land those 3-2s. He got some good trips throughout it. He kept it nice and simple, and then uppercuts started landing and fun stuff.
That's what it's all about. If you can keep it simple and you can pick apart your opponent with the basics, that's where the exciting stuff is going to come through. That's where you're going to find those nasty elbows or that one power shot that you can sneak in there. Tyler Shaw, great performance, likely getting the W.
And much respect to Parker Bruno. Once again, taking this on short notice, up a weight class. He came in and stayed in there like a dog he is.
Absolutely. Putting on a great performance. You know, it does make you wonder, hey, if you had a full fight camp, what would that fight look like? But, you know, that's just one of the things. That's the risk you take when you take a short notice fight. You know, you can't get caught up and asking yourself or, you know, using that as an excuse. Not to say that Parker Bruno is using that as an excuse, but that's just something to think about when you take these short notice fights, you know?
Yes.
And here we go to Matt for our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 solid rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Eric Curcio scores the bout 50-45. Judge Molly Goot scores the bout 50-45. And Judge Talia Jean scores the bout 49-46 for your winner by unanimous decision, Tyler the Diamond Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Tyler the Diamond Shaw. You said yesterday he's a game opponent. He's dangerous. He's hard-hitting. He's taken the fight at such short notice. And, man, what did you think about this one going all 5 rounds?
First of all, guys, let's all give a round of applause for Parker. Real tough guy. You know, it takes a lot of balls. He took the fight on 1 week's notice. A lot of guys who claimed to be professional wouldn't take the fight either, and I've been training months, you know, and he didn't back down, so he's a real tough competitor, and I have a lot of respect for that.
As does everyone in the crowd. So what do you see next for yourself? You see yourself traveling to Flagstaff, perhaps, maybe, you know, battling a monster or two?
Yeah, so if you guys see me fight before my past couple fights, you guys know I've been wanting to fight one guy who also fights out here in Arizona, Antonio Martinez. If you're out there tonight, it's me and your turn to get in here and finally settle the score. You know, I've been talking for a while trying to get this fight. They've been saying I'm not worthy, I don't fight enough, I'm too new. I just fought a guy who's ranked #1 in his division, a killer who deserves probably even more than Antonio in my opinion, but with all due respect, just how I see it, you know.
Speaking of, how does it feel to be a WBC Muay Thai ranked fighter?
It's amazing. It's everything I've been working for. I've been training for 8 years, and every single day I'm in the gym training my ass off for moments like this, and I'm just going to keep getting better each and every time.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler the Diamond Shaw.